So we pulled out all the stops because we're gonna bring you the last tweezer you will ever have to purchase. There, I said it, one and done. It's from Regine. And what this is this is actually Swiss made by the same people that make the parts for Rolex, for Cartier, for Breitling. They have been in the business for over 100 years. So forget having to buy replacement tweezers over and over and over again. You will buy the Swiss-made, handcrafted tweezers once and own them forever. You're gonna pull out every single hair completely for the root. It's a prestigious tool that has been handcrafted and handmade, and we're gonna talk to you all about what makes this set of tweezers so remarkably different. So I'd love to introduce to you my special guest. I have Fern Marcus joining me this morning, and Fern is the president of her own beauty company. You partnered with Regine to bring this because for you, with all your decades of experience, you said, I've got to have the very best. And when you found this, you wanted everyone to get them.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Regine tweezers are unlike any other tool on the marketplace. These are the tweezers that will pull the hair out from the root. They don't slip on the hair. They don't break the hair. They will pull the hair out from the root on the first time. And it's all because of how they're made. They're 100% handmade in Switzerland. We do an etching on the interior of the tips. What that does, it creates a grittiness so that when you go to remove the hair, it pulls it out deep from the root. We temper our steel 2 times over, and it's surgical grade stainless steel, so it is like a medical implement. But what that tempering process does, it strengthens the metal so that it will never wear out. The tips will never dull. It will never require sharpening.
Okay, look at the difference.
And look at the difference.
Here's the tweezers that you might have on the left of your screen. It broke it, it didn't pull it, it tugged. The Regine tweezers pulled every single hair out from the root.
On the first time. And it's all because of how they're made. They're unlike any other tweezer on the marketplace. I think we all have a drawer full of tweezers that just don't work. And that's because of how they're made. Most tweezers out there, like 99.9% of all tweezers out there, are banged out in a factory, and you can't create the level of precision that's needed for cosmetic tweezing if they're banged out in a factory. Ours are all made by hand in Switzerland. I mean, look at that. We do an etching on the interior of the tip that creates a grittiness, so it pulls the hair out from the root. Every single tweezer is examined under a microscope before ever leaving the factory to ensure that the tips are in perfect alignment. When your tips are in perfect alignment, you will pull the hair out from the root. Most people don't realize that for cosmetic tweezing, if the tips are off by like a fraction of a millimeter, it's gonna slip on the hair. It's gonna break the hair. It's just not gonna pull the hair out from the root. Not with the Regine tweezers. These are unlike any other tweezer. They will pull the hair out from the root on the first try.
Which, I mean, it's just what sets these apart. This is done by a Swiss company that makes the tools for Breitling, for Rolex, for Cartier. They are amazing. When I tell you, you have never experienced anything, and it's because they're made with such precision. So just as Fern was talking about, perfectly aligned, etched tips that grabs every single hair by the root, pulls it out on the very first try. It's twice been tempered with surgical grade stainless steel, and you never have to sharpen them. So like I was saying, this is built to last. These are handmade.
Absolutely.
You won't ever have to buy another pair of tweezers. Now,
This is my neighbor, Alyssa. She has very deeply rooted hair. She's not a professional model. She is a college student. And we actually just put her in front of the camera and started filming her tweeze. And she's getting every single hair from the root. It is not slipping on the hair. It is not breaking the hair. I mean, look at the last one she just did. It was almost like a dot on her face, and like a 1/4 of an inch of a hair came from underneath the skin.
So even the tiniest start of that regrowth, those are the ones. Who wants to wait, right? Who wants to wait for it to get long enough to actually be able to pull it out? Not with Regine. You're gonna get it every single time. Now we're gonna talk quickly because it does come with this red cap. Now, why is it so important that we keep and we use the red cap?
Yeah, extremely important. You're going to get this red gummy end cap that is not disposable packaging that you will keep on your tweezer at all times. That will keep the tips in perfect alignment. You can sanitize your tweezer. It is like a surgical implement, so you can use alcohol, barbicide, any kind of antibacterial soap, and always keep the cap on your tweezer after you're done tweezing. Also, I always recommend always tweezing on clean skin. You don't want to have any lotion or oil or moisturizer, like even after a hot shower. Or using a hot, damp cloth on your skin to open up the pores is the best time to clean. The tweezers will work like a charm, and we back it up. We offer a 100% guarantee. This is literally the last pair of tweezers that you ever have to buy. For any reason, if you're not happy with your tweezers, which I guarantee you're going to love them, but you can always send them back to us, and we will replace the tweezers for you.
And here's the thing, we give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You're gonna know the very first time that you use them if they're different, and they're different. They are remarkably unique. They have been handcrafted in Switzerland for over 3 generations. This is the company that supplies the tools for Cartier, for Breitling, for Rolex. They create this 40-step manufacturing, this meticulous process.
Everything is done by hand. There are 40 different operations that goes into making one tweezer. And that's, most tweezers are not made like this. That's why so many people always have problems with tweezers. They're like, it just doesn't grab the hair. It doesn't pull the hair. And in fact, years ago when I first started my company, I did all the beauty shows around the country, and no one knew who we were. And we would come to these shows and have a very modest booth, and within an hour there would be like a line of 100 people lining up to get the tweezers because they work so much better, because they actually work.
I know, it's
people
phenomenal.
Like, I've never seen a tweezer like this. The first time it gets the hair from the root, and whether you're just shaping your brows, you're dealing with lip hair, you're dealing with chin hair, this is the tool that will get the job done. It will be your go-to tweezer. Great for women, great for men.
I was going to say for men, and here's why I'm going to call my husband out, because he has
Everyone always does.
He has these rogue hairs. I'm just going to say it, baby. Sorry. He's got these ones that just like pop up, and by the time I see them, they're like this long, and I'm like, I can't get that. So I don't want to go in and like 4th try, and I'm like, I'm sorry. You want it to come out on the first time, from the root. Instantaneously, you are going to see and feel the difference. These are unlike any other tweezers you have ever had. They're from Regine. They have this precision tip, this slant tip, perfectly angled with the etched edges. And I haven't even told you the price. I mean, today, for our customer event, for our appreciation for you, for those of you that have experienced this, maybe you get yourself a second pair, but we've taken $10 off, free shipping and handling, and we're gonna do 4 flexible payments. So for $7.50, you will own the last and final pair and the best tweezers you have ever experienced. There is a difference when they're handmade. There is a difference with the quality and the meticulous 40-step process. The fact that this tool is essential for your life, right? Like, everybody has purchased tweezers.
Absolutely.
But you think about your beauty drawer. How many have you purchased and tossed? You've had to, because every time they get dull, these never have to get sharpened.
No,
these
will never ever wear out because we temper our steel. It's a process that hardens the metal. This is your one and done tweezer. We offer a 100% lifetime guarantee. You can always send it back to us and we will replace the tweezers for you. Regine, we have been around for over 100 years, making the tools for Rolex, for Cartier, for Longines, unlike any other tweezer in the marketplace.
And that's really it. This is above all the rest. It's because they have been perfectly aligned. It's because it's etched tips. It's because it grabs it from the root the very first time. Never have to sharpen, and they never get dull.
No, and you know something? We cannot keep these in stock because they're all made by hand. We can't make them fast enough.
Good point.
So if you're, I hate to be pushy, but if you're interested, definitely get them because they will be gone. And it's all because look at how they work.
And that's the thing, Fern, is we've struggled, and this is the area most of us deal with. we deal around our brows. That's our fine, delicate skin around our eyes, on our face. You don't want to tug and pull multiple times.
And you're then getting one hair at a time.
Exactly.
So if you're shaping your brows, you're getting one hair at a time, which is so important. You're not getting 5 hairs at a time, and you're going to get it from the root on the first time. So whether you're sort of like a beauty diva and your brows are always on point, this is the only tool that you can meticulously shape your brows with, or you're just cleaning up a little bit, or you're dealing with lip hair or chin hair, or even dealing with your bikini line.
Sure.
This is the tool that will get the job done. Surgical grade stainless steel, you can sanitize it. They will never ever wear out. And the only thing I have to say is always keep the end cap on your tweezer, and you will have it for a lifetime.
All right, enjoy yours. Stay on the phone lines. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Fern. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you.
I love coming here. I always have so much fun. Have a great day, everybody.
We love hanging out with you. We love shopping with you. What a blast today is already starting to be with our 24-hour beauty event. Don't go anywhere, because we haven't talked about hair yet. So FHI is coming up right after this.